Today, through this exclusive...
Go ahead, head on, direct.
I'll be here though.
You'll be here.
Yeah, I'll respond probably.
You'll be here. Somewhere. Eventually. Oh, I'm tired, man.
And you see, this right here is when you could tell when Dylan's recording. He does the most obvious shit like this.
I just try and start a conversation, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would you try to talk?
Well, no,
For a
because
podcast? We should, you're right, Jay. We should just be silent for the whole thing.
No, I got it. Here's what Jared wants. What's up, YouTube? What's
up, YouTube? Welcome to the fucking podcast!
Hold on.
It would be unorthodox,
Before we start, Jared, go look at that image that I just sent.
Hey there, YouTube. My name is Mr. Vallejo. I like to welcome you to my favorite channel, I forgot the channel's name.
Nature Ego.
Damn.
That's not a good look.
Yeah.
No, I'm horrible at names.
Yeah.
I literally have to like tape up names just to figure you guys what the fuck your guys' names are.
If only they put that feature in Discord where you can see people's names.
Yeah. Well, it works in games, I just don't think I can do it on my desktop, unfortunately. That would make things really
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Major Ego.
I would scream with a lot of energy, but again, people are walking through here and they're gonna yell at me for yelling.
Yeah. Yeah. As everyone could probably hear, we've got the full house today. The whole chat is here.
Oh,
the whole group chat.
No, he was already recording. Fuck!
Except for Scoot. Well, Scoot's technically here, but he's muted. He had to go eat dinner. But he's here. Somewhere. In the ether. Yeah. Me and Noah are here. Jared's here. We got Dustin. Alright. Good talk. We got Vallejo here too.
That was so good.
Hello.
See, that's a response.
Yeah, there you go. God. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm very tired.
See, Dylan committed few felonies at his last job, so we had to go get him a new job.
you jest, but yeah.
Yeah, it was one felony.
Just
one. We just broke
money laundering.
we just broke him out of prison recently. Don't tell the FBI that. We're on the run. He's on the run quickly.
Right.
We got him back home.
They'll forget in like 2 hours though. They have a short-term memories.
Yeah, they're just like kids on the internet. Their attention span lasts maybe a week, and then it's on to the next thing.
I give it like 5 minutes. They
Sorry, I was playing Subway Surfers. What?
What about Subway Surfers?
Oh my god. There are so many levels here. There's so many levels going on.
Wait, who are you?
On the podcast screen, you should put Subway Surfers, a clip of Family Guy.
Oh, you want me to pull up some Subway Surfers? I got you.
So the Subway Surfer, a clip of Family Guy. One of those
Why is this the first thing that comes up when you type Family Guy into the gift search?
Like 1,000-degree knife versus some like rubber or some shit. Like you need like 3 things on your screen at once for the zoomers. They need it. They need it in their mind.
You also need to bring in like the little TikTok logo to make sure that hey, this is TikTok.
Oh yeah, true.
This dude has a fucking intro for Subway Surfers.
He really do.
It's so squished.
Alright, now get the Family Guy. Now get the Family Guy.
Oh, you want the Family Guy too? Right.
We need another tab of Family Guy.
I got you.
It's so bad.
For the kids at home, yeah.
This is spicy hour with the ego, with the major ego.
We're not even close to being spicy yet.
I was talking about the.
And then in the bottom right, you need a JPEG of TikTok.
This is rough, dude.
Just a JPEG of TikTok, huh?
Just TikTok JPEG.
This is gonna be a 3-hour episode.
Dustin is our resident show destroyer.
And then in the bottom right, you need Saddam Hussein.
I think this is enough, honestly.
Yeah,
Saddam, it's a public figurehead. We're just talking about history.
So is Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, now put him on the screen.
No.
No. We're forgetting one more important figure. Fidel Castro.
Fine. Okay, the bottom right, we need a picture of Jesus Christ. That is a family-friendly figurehead, Dylan.
No, that's religiously political.
Oh my god. Alright.
God. Alright, I'm getting rid of the Family Guy before we get fucking copyright struck.
You know what? You're in all of it. It's all terrible.
No. We gotta have like a fucking fan of our Family Guy, Peter Griffin, like that, but he's just so fucking destructively crippled.
So yeah, the podcast has been gone for a while. I don't remember if it was episode 1 or 2 of group chat that I said that podcasting on this channel is cursed. Whenever we try and do it, something always comes up that ruins it. So, yeah.
I would say we could take this as a sign from God, but I'm defiant.
Maybe we shouldn't, maybe we just shouldn't have a podcast. Maybe the universe is like, please just don't.
No. That means the universe wants us to fail.
Why does the universe not want us to have a podcast?
You know, Dustin, I really don't know why the universe doesn't want us to have a podcast. All I know is that they don't.
Make sure that we have one.
Exactly.
You know, if the universe didn't want us to have a podcast, it would strike Dylan down with a lightning strike.
So yeah, there hasn't been a podcast for a while. I transitioned jobs in between the time. I have a new job now. Yeah. Well, I mean,
transition.
Shut up.
Yo, happy Pride Month, guys!
Happy Pride.
So stupid. So stupid. But yeah, I got a new job. Plus, I've been dealing with book stuff, and all of us are generally just hard to fucking schedule anything around.
Right.
So. Well, everyone except Noah. Whenever I'm like, we should get back on podcast, Noah's like, literally just send me a message, even if I'm dead.
No.
I'll come back from the dead, and I'll just get back in my chair. And I'm like,
I'm
oh.
just generally hard.
Damn.
What a great start. We're really on fire tonight, let me tell you.
I am on fire. I lit myself on fire 10 minutes ago.
Fucking mess.
God.
I'm the.
Yo, guys, I think I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
God.
It can always get worse.
I'm about to end this episode, bro.
No, Dylan, this is how I make it worse. You should just play this in the background. Where you at? This will make it worse.
No, you're not playing 19-2000, but I'm screaming the lyrics.
What about the rate? What about the DuckTales?
He literally sent me 19-2000, but it's low quality. The instrumental.
It's one of the two. It's one or two. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
No, DuckTales. You know,
That would definitely get us copyright
Stop
strike.
that man. Stop that man from speaking.
Yeah, Disney would find us. Like, there's an assassin in my room right now, probably, and I just don't see him. Yeah, he's just in my walls. He's waiting for me to click play on the DuckTales theme so he can bust out like the fucking Kool-Aid Man and strangle me.
dude, shit, Disney be ruthless these days.
Yeah, have you met them?
No.
Yeah, I've met them.
Really?
You can meet Disney?
That's crazy. I thought that guy was
Meet
dead.
his severed head in cryo? I did not
Well-
know that.
Futurama moment.
God. So yeah, it's been a while. As you can tell, we're all pretty fucking, I guess, just fucked. Generally. I was gonna say rusty, but that just does not do it justice what we are. So.
I haven't ever been on the podcast before in my life, so this is my very first time.
Vallejo hasn't even been on the group chat before, so...
Wow!
I don't think Vallejo's been in a video before.
Vallejo's been in like 1 or 2, I think.
Oh yeah. It was that one video where I wasn't a part of. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like I was saying before we started recording a little while ago, Vallejo and Scoot are like the 2 most elusive members of Major Ego, because they're in like the least amount of videos.
Look, I'd rather be elusive like the, like that one chick in high school.
Like,
She just sits there and waits for just... What?
the chick from high school, what?
Yeah, the one that sits there and waits, it's all gloomy.
Oh, okay, I'm lost. Leo, I'm now lost.
I don't know, I was gonna reference a school shooter, but that's...
You say it anyway. Let's go.
Oh, God, Samuel.
Alright.
I'm gonna-
I think mistakes have been made.
I think we're gonna get into our first topic. I think we're gonna move on a little bit.
You
God.
can't send that to me, no.
Holy shit.
Alright, let's get started for,
Okay.
you know what, I need a beer.
So,
He needs a beer.
quick, yo, Scoot! He's back! We're about to get into the first topic, Scoot.
Okay.
Okay.
Peter is there for
I'm trying.
reasons, don't worry about it.
How you guys started?
He's there. Oh, we did, yes. We've only been going about 10 minutes, though.
Alright.
So, Scoot, since you're here, let me ask you, have you ever made a mistake?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Just made one.
The answer is no.
Coming back to this podcast, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just curious, Scoot, because this guy made a mistake. He karate kicked a 74-year-old man into a river.
Yeah, mistake.
I just want to know, how do you okay, are they on a bridge and he just fucking kicks a 70-year-old man? Like, how do you do that?
Well,
Apparently, from this image here, the guy was just standing on the riverside, and this kid ran up and, like,
fisherman?
he just jump-kicked this poor man into the river.
That's fucked up.
I just want to understand, like, why... Oh my god, he let the... He let the intrusive thoughts win. He let the intrusive thoughts win.
Everyone makes mistakes, says teen who karate kicked 74-year-old man into river.
Yeah, he should get that tattooed on his, like, arm, like, no regrets.
No regrets, yeah. A teenage boy who karate-style flying kicked a 74-year-old man into the river Mersey. Is it Mersey? Mersey? Has apologized for his behavior and said everyone makes mistakes. He recorded a video apology outside court after pleading guilty to assaulting the pensioner in Warrington on Sunday, April 25th. This is from 2021, by the way.
Why are this old news then?
We all have that temptation, like Dustin says, we all let those intrusive thoughts win. For me, yeah, I would have kicked the kid also in too.
I think this is just classic stupidity.
Wait, you would have kicked the old man, or you would have kicked the kid?
Both of them.
Both of them!
Fucking conga line of karate.
Have you ever seen that video of like an old western cowboy? He goes up, he sees a kid fishing in a river. He's like, "Hey, Sonny, how you doing?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm doing. You gotta just fishing." He's like, "Hey, do you know how to swim?" "Yeah, I do." He's like, "No, I don't." Like, you better start swimming. The guy picks it up by his britches, just heaves him into the river. And then mom's like, "What are you doing?" "Ah!" So I'm teaching him how to swim. He doesn't know how to swim. "Oh, do you?" He's like, "No." She starts bolting away. The guy grabs her, just throws her into the river next.
Christ.
Now I'm concerned on a multi-level
guys, no, it's fine. It makes sense. It makes sense, guys. Okay.
I'm concerned on a
Post on the Snapchat.
Guys, listen.
Yeah.
Go, wait. If you look where your mouse is at, it says the Liverpool Echo reports. This is in fucking Britain. This is in British.
Yeah, this comes from the Manchester Evening News.
Yeah, it just makes sense. The British.
.co.uk.
It all makes sense now. They're just British.
Well, they have to do something. They don't have fucking.
So he recorded it. He had his friend, a 15-year-old kid, who's not named because of legal reasons. Probably because he's under the age of fucking 18. He had his 15-year-old friend recording while he ran up and did this, and then it was posted to Snapchat with a smiling emoji next to it.
Literally outed yourself.
Yeah, these two girls, both 14, chained themselves into the water to get him because he was apparently not doing very well in the river, and they got him out.
Jeez, I wonder why.
And the
can't swim.
The kid that did this, Benjamin Bridgman, gave his apology and claimed he didn't realize how old the victim was. He was just like, oh, there's just a dude standing by the river. I should go kick him in. And after finding out the guy was 74, he was like, oh, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
No, let my man go. Let my man go. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't know.
Average day in Birmingham.
Obviously, I'm very sorry about that, and it wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't realize he was 74 years old.
It wasn't supposed to happen.
Bridgman added, obviously everyone makes mistakes in life. Do you know what I mean? That's the honest truth from the bottom of my heart. There's not much I can say.
Yeah, I decided to slam into several kids while going down the school zone at 75 miles per hour. Honestly, that's a mistake on my own.
Yeah.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, you're right. McSkillet made a mistake, okay?
He was just putting the old man out of his misery, guys. He saw an old man at the beach, he's like, I can drown this man.
It's not even a beach.
It's not even a beach.
It's just a little puddle in the street.
His mum, I love how it says mum, because British people do that.
They're
Mum
British.
instead of mom.
They're not real people.
They
They're
don't
not real. If you're British and you watch this podcast, you should die.
Okay?
No.
Okay.
Maybe
That's
not.
getting censored. That's getting censored.
His mom, who supported him in court, said, for me, I want the elderly gentleman to get better, because my son's not a rogue. I mean, your kid ran out and did this. Like, he knew full well what he was doing. He's a little bit of an asshole, I'm sorry to tell you. It was something that he did, stupidly, at the minute, and nobody wants the fella to, what's the word? Suffer.
She just meant that he doesn't play rogue in D&D.
Oh, he must be a bard.
Yeah.
I was talking about Rogue One from fucking Star Wars.
I love this part right here where she's like, nobody wants the fella to, what's the word? Suffer.
What's the word?
She didn't know the word suffer. And you got quoted on that too. They quoted you. They didn't.
That's rough.
They
buddy.
didn't correct it and just put nobody wants the fella to suffer. They quoted you word for word. What's the word? That's funny.
Man, if
So for me, all I want is for that man to get his life. Wait, what? For me, all I want is for that man to just get his life back because it shouldn't have happened. Pointing to her son, she adds, he's well in the wrong and he knows he's in the wrong 100%. Okay? God.
So what was he charged with? What happened?
Assault.
Assault?
It said somewhere here. Benjamin adds back in court in 3 weeks, so everyone will see me get sentenced then, which I know that's what everybody wants.
It was at the top where he was sentenced.
Look, I'm gonna say this real quickly. If my mom ever found out that I did that, there wouldn't be no court sentencing. There'd be no court jurisdiction. There'd be no me showing up in court. There'd be a missing persons report, me floating down the river the next day.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the article.
You're not gonna have me read it out in a funny voice this time?
I only did that the once, and because you did it in a funny voice, I'm never gonna let you do it again.
Good.
I don't understand.
He learned his lesson.
I don't understand what goes.
Yeah, Dylan definitely did.
That just sees a 7-year-old man on the side of like.
Sees any man. He didn't know his age, he said. So it sees
It
any
doesn't
person.
matter what the age was. You don't just drop kick somebody into a river.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Look, Dustin, if it was you and you got kicked into the river, it would have been no harm, no foul.
No, I'm pulling out of that river. I'm beating the shit out of the person that kicked me in.
But what if he's under the age of 18?
Well, his small ass is gonna get beat the fuck up.
God. Okay.
Look,
Hey, play stupid games with super prizes.
Yeah, right. Honestly, the kid is probably lucky, considering he was 18. Probably lucky that guy was 74, and that he probably wasn't going to beat his ass, because if he was our age, he probably would have gotten his ass beat.
yeah. Well, it's just again, it's like what goes through your mind that you see somebody on like a river bed, like near a riverbed, and you just fucking kick them.
You just like hand your phone to your underage friend. You're like, bro, record this, put it on Snapchat, and then he just runs up and fucking drop kicks the guy.
It's just you just don't. I just want to know what goes through your head because I live by a lake. I live by Lake Michigan, and we have a pier. And I don't know if it's happened before, but like it's like a 30-foot drop into like the fucking the lake.
Right.
And like I don't think I've heard of anybody get kicked into the lake yet, but like I'm sure it's happened.
Yeah, the guy's just lucky it wasn't in America. That guy would have had a gun.
Yeah.
If you kick old people in America, you're going to get shot.
Average day in Birmingham.
I just spilt beer all over my shirt.
Damn. Unfortunate.
Why'd you do that?
Alright. Jer, I noticed you said that was an old article. It's old news. Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing, I got that article from Joey. He wanted us to talk about it. And that was before we went on our little hiatus when my fucking life, exploded. So, you know.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Also, it's kind of just fits. It's something dumb we could just talk about, you know?
Right.
But, if it makes you happy, this is much more relevant. Who here still watches Hell of a Boss?
I do. Are you going to talk about how Kesha's in the mix? Yeah.
No, I was going to talk... Well, yeah, I'm going to talk about Queen Bee, specifically. But less about Kesha and more about how Twitter just is still just Twitter.
Oh, boy, I want to hear this now.
Doesn't Twitter hate Kesha or something?
Before you go
Kesha's still
on,
Queen Bee
relevant?
was Kesha, yeah.
Twitter doesn't
Before
have
you
a
go
problem
on-
with Kesha, as far as I know.
the model looks like one of who made this shit again?
Vivzy Pop.
Busy Pop.
Vivzy's one of her old music videos. It looks like it's
Yeah, her Die Young animation that
She's
she
a-
did to a Kesha
yeah.
song called Die Young.
was that character in
Makes
that?
sense.
No, there's fan art
No,
of that
no.
character and Queen Bee, but Queen Bee's design definitely kind of took from her a bit. I
Yeah, it
think.
looks similar. The design. Okay, this is the first time actually seeing the design, so I don't keep up with it. It doesn't look bad.
The thing with Queen Bee is that she is Beelzebub. She's one of the, lords or, sins. She's high ranking is my point that I'm getting at. She was voiced by Kesha. She was voiced by Kesha. And she has a song that was written by Kesha, but couldn't be performed by Kesha because of legal reasons. Which is primarily why the episode came out so late. But
Right.
for anyone not in the loop, episode 8 of season 1 of Hell of a Boss. If you don't know anything about Hell of a Boss Has Been, you're probably not on the internet enough. It's very good. If you're under 17, I wouldn't recommend watching it. But it's very good. This was supposed to be a bonus episode to wrap up some unanswered stuff in season 1. And it got held back because of legal reasons, and it wasn't going to get released on time. So Vivzy just said, fuck it, we'll just start releasing season 2. So we've been getting season 2 of Hell of a Boss. And then they finally finished this episode, and we got it, late. And the reason it was late is because Kesha wrote the song that Queen Bee performs in the episode called Cotton Candy. And it's good. It sounded like a Kesha song to me. And the girl that they got to perform it definitely kind of had a Kesha-esque voice. But they were all set with, a lot of stuff in the episode, and then Kesha voicing and singing for the character, and then Kesha's producer came in and was like, hey, you can't do that. You can't be writing and performing new music ahead of your album. You can't do that. Stop it.
You having fun?
Yeah.
No.
From what I
You
understand...
sold your soul to...
From what I understand, that's what happened. I could be wrong, but I know the gist is that the legal, aspect of it was around Kesha singing. She was still able to voice the character, but they had to have someone else, sing, so they had to record that. They had to reanimate a bunch of stuff in the episode, which took a while. And basically, episode came out. Episode's still good. It's quality. Vivzy's team does really good work. They're very talented. Twitter, on the other hand, of course, always the, what's the word?
bright cesspool of radioactive toxic film.
Suffer? Yeah.
Suffer?
No, the
I am not legally allowed to say this on the podcast.
No.
Okay. The Twitter always being devil's advocate, I guess, is what the point I'm trying to get at. They hate the episode. Most people like it, of course. It's not everyone. I'm not lumping everyone on Twitter together, but there's quite a vocal minority that are like, wow, this episode is animated weirdly. There's sections that are just really sloppy and bad. I hate this character's design. It's very boring and uninspired. So naturally, those people on Twitter took to fixing, quote unquote, Queen Bee's design.
Oh boy, can't fucking wait to see this.
Jared,
this never went wrong.
Jared,
this never went wrong.
You understand?
Never winning wrong ever.
You understand that her name is Beelzebub, right? But she goes by Queen Bee in the show.
Yeah, I understood that.
Her whole thing is gluttony, right? She's all about like giving into their desires and like celebrate. Like it's not like a toxic like overindulge. It's like a here, get yourself a little treat kind of mood, you know, kind of talk.
I'm worried.
But because her name is Queen Bee. Of course, the most obvious design is going to be a bee.
Okay, that's not that bad.
This.
You know what? That could be.
I wanted to include this one because this one is actually kind of decent.
It's a fly and a bee actually.
Someone pointed out this one is like it's nice because it still like incorporated elements of her actual design and just kind of like switched her up into a bee and not a fox.
Yeah.
But I think they still kind of just missed the point, you know? Like, I also hate this up here. Sigh. I'm a woman with simple desires. Like, this was just such a fuck up. Like you even knew Queen Bee was coming, and it wasn't this, so you're just disappointed in Vivzy like a fucking parent that's hard to please. This entitled-ass behavior, this is what I hate. I hate this. I don't have a problem with this design. The art is actually really cool. I actually like this a lot. I hate the entitlement. The entitlement is my problem.
Right.
You're not the one making the show. You're not the one busting your ass for like... God, I mean, comparatively, I'm gonna say it's not that much pay. And I'm only saying that comparatively because, like, a higher... like level studio is probably making a lot more money than what Vivzy's studio is, considering that they're so indie. Like all of their income is coming from the shops that Vivzy puts up with merchandise and like the YouTube revenue from the episodes themselves is what I'm guessing. And considering the episodes are most likely age restricted, she's probably still not getting a ton from the YouTube revenue, you know? So these people are working for like much more of like an average pay to do what they love, and they're putting heart and soul into this. Like, it's their project. B is Vivzy's project, right? This belongs to the artists and the animators on the show. It doesn't belong to us. Just because Queen Bee wasn't a bee doesn't mean you get to be all like, oh, I'm so disappointed. It just pisses me off. It bothers me so much.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The redesigner there said, "I'm a woman with simple desires." What does that mean? What desires? You desire bee flies? What is the desire?
I think the insinuation comes from the idea that it's like, Beelzebub is Lord of the Flies. You named her Queen Bee. The math is not hard. See the little fly plus bee up here in the top.
Yeah.
It gives me this idea of like the math isn't hard, Vivzy. Like you could have just done this, and then they're posting it. And then there's all these people down here that are like, oh, I love it. Wow, it's very cool, you know? And then even the people like, where was the one right here? Like right here. Is she a bee because bee is in her name? It's a really pretty design, but for Beelzebub, it's not for me. And then they just responded saying bee fly, and then they just posted pictures of bees. Like,
No, the bee fly is an actual thing. That's a fly that looks like a bee.
Yeah.
I see.
I can't see it, but yeah, it's supposed to be a fly. Like, Beelzebub's supposed to be flies, right?
Beelzebub is the Lord of Flies / filth is the general idea.
So that was the direct inspiration is the bee fly then.
Yeah.
Like,
their idea, this is the same artist as that bee, by the way. The general idea that they were going for here, they said somewhere in the comments down here, is the, right here. This dude said, TBH, it's a good design, but it would look very out of place compared to the other character design. And they said that's the point. She's a monster, but with a kind heart. So they're going for this big, like, gentle giant kind of thing, as opposed to be just being, like, this weird human fox.
Yeah.
And, like, I get that. But it's just, again, like this person said, it's just kind of out of place with the other character designs also. Because even, like, we've met other, like, demon lords. Like, Stolas is, like, an owl, but he's still, like, generally humanoid compared to everyone else.
It seems to be like a facet of like if you're like more limbs you have and the taller you are, like the more power you have. I've noticed that.
Yeah. But like, you think about it, like all the big names in the Has-Been / Helluva series is like they're all pretty much the same kind of body type as B. Like Lucifer is the same looking as this. Vox is the same looking as this. Alistair is the same looking as this. Like, none of them are big monsters. Even Asmodeus, he's big, but he's like a beefy kind of big. He's not like a monster, you know? He's more like Tex in this episode. But,
Right.
yeah. I just wanted to talk about this because I really like the design, and I included this because I like this design too, even though it's really out of place, but I just hate fan entitlement on Twitter. What were you going to say, Scoot?
Helltaker Beelzebub's still better.
What were you gonna say, Scoot? I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, I was just gonna agree with you there, basically.
Yeah.
I really like the designs.
Yeah.
In general, look good.
She's really cool. She's very colorful. I also saw something from Vivzy saying that the design process with this, because I think Vivzy was also getting frustrated with it. She has a tweet somewhere, kind of like referring to the people like talking about wanting to redesign quote unquote Queen Bee. I don't remember where it was. Oh, right here. The only comment I'll really make on redesigns is making Beelzebub a bee is kind of just as inaccurate as making her a bee fox. The real depictions were more like a giant fly or a big man surrounded by flies. So maybe go that direction if accuracy is your gripe. Have fun. So, yeah.
She do sound kind of jaded.
I think it was just kind of bothering her. Because, again, like I said, like, her and her team put so much heart and soul into this show, and then to just hear a bunch of dumbass people on Twitter saying, like, I'm so disappointed, it should have been this, and then it's like one of the most horrendous looking drawings of a fucking bee you've ever seen in your life. It probably just gets to her, you know? So...
I do like that art though.
Yeah. I included this one because, again, I actually do like this, but it still kind of represents the whole, like, point of the conversation I wanted to get to. Because this shit just, like, again, this art, perfect. This attitude pisses me off.
Why did you have to? I didn't want to think about the other shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to find something relevant.
I know. I was.
Let me fix that. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but
Just drag it onto the desktop.
happens all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Just fucking nasty.
I mean, I get it when you have criticism and all, but you don't really just want to rub it in. I mean, you get it out of your... You know, never mind.
I mean, you can be a critic.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you can be a critic, but you don't have to be an asshole to be a critic.
Exactly.
Or it generally goes for a lot of things today anyway. I mean, it's hard. Especially the way people demonize you if you go against their words. I mean, I'm going to shut up now. Right,
I agree with you, though.
Yeah. No, I mean, you're 100% on, Vallejo. That's... You can, like... I'm okay with people saying, like, I'm just not a fan of her design. Yeah, just not for me. I would have preferred if they would have gone this direction. Like, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm even okay with people drawing what they would have preferred her to look like. It's just the attitude. It's the way you present it, you know?
It's just what the Twitter spaces. It's not like, oh, I can be a real critic. No, I have to complain about it because not my choice.
Yeah.
I do think there's a... I feel like it feels a bit different because this compared to like a corporation's design, because you kind of like you probably treat it differently if it was people talking about like I don't fucking know, something.
It would be like basing off something like source material. I think would be like what you're talking about.
No, it's like if it was a company, like a big company's design that they put out, and people were like shit talking it, not like fixing it.
Well,
but, like
I mean, like, okay, let's say like
being
Marvel
more
released-
aggressively shit talking it.
like Marvel
Versus
released,
you
like,
kind of
Thor.
know Vivzy.
It's easier to be aggressive when you know you can just direct it at Vivzy, as opposed to like a company.
I was saying the opposite. It's
Oh,
it's
like-
easier to
Attack
Oh.
the nameless. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I
it's,
see
it's
what you're
easier to
saying.
say
The faceless
not
corporation.
to.
Yeah.
It's more. I find it even more agreeable to say not to be as hard on Vivzy because it feels more like a person
Yeah.
compared to a corporation.
Someone.
I
Okay,
think there's
yeah,
also a slight disconnect between that though,
I see what you're
where
saying.
the moral ethic might break down if it were a corporation's design that came out instead.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wish people could be less stupid on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emily's like, yeah,
That'll never
whatever.
happen.
Yeah. Like
I'll
I
never be
said,
less stupid,
I'm
man.
okay with people like posting like their art. Like this is what I wish she would have looked like that stuff. It's how you present it. Posting it with I'm a girl with simple desires. And this implication from that is just so smug. And just shit like that, like this is what she should have done. Like that kind of shit just yeah,
Yeah.
soils it. So
Are they mad because it's not accurate, or is it just?
some people are
I don't know,
mad
they don't
because
really
it's not
explain a lot.
accurate. Some people are mad because it's just not a design that they like and they would have preferred something else. And then they're coming up with their own idea for a design and posting it and saying like, "This is what Vivzy should have done. This is way better."
And some people are probably mad.
Like,
because
it should have been a
fucking
much more
Kesha.
should have been much more masculine. Should have been a male who was going to be Beelzebub. If you want accuracy.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Viv's tweet was basically getting into. Like making
Yeah.
her a bee is just as inaccurate as making her a bee fox, because the lore actually says that the Beelzebub is more akin to like a swarm of flies or a guy surrounded by flies. So go that direction if you want accuracy. Like she's pointing out the stupidity of the people who are drawing her as a bee and then complaining about how Viv isn't like keeping it accurate to Beelzebub lore, which is just chef's kiss.
Beelzebub lore.
Yeah.
The great lore.
The lore.
Oh, gum.
Sorry, I say lore not as a video gamer. I say lore as a supernatural fan, where they refer to any kind of mythology
Oh.
as lore.
I don't
No,
know,
yeah.
they just made it like in a disgusting cesspit area, you know, it just nothing, but they made a little light arm to the old idea of being gluttony, you know, just free spirited, like you said. But more or less, it could have been just way fucking darker at that point, where
Yeah.
other shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna fix the design. They should have added stink lights.
Oh, why did you have to say that?
Because I'm the fucking clown.
I want fan art that's literally just a PNG of Queen Bee, but someone's just drawn like MS Paint stink
Oh,
lines
hold
on
on,
her.
hold on, give me no, no.
Alright, you got it. You got it. We both jumped to go.
It's a race. It's like I fired a fucking pistol into the air. The fucking announcer's like, and they're off! I like the horse race.
I gotta make this really low quality as well.
It's like
Probably listening.
it's like pixelated. You can only tell it's Queen Bee because of the colors.
That's what I'm trying to do.
He's also probably listening to the low quality 19-2000.
I gotta turn that on real quick.
Oh no.
Full blast too, hold on.
What's our next topic while he does that?
This is the most I've seen you excited.
It's very
I
cool.
guess it's just because it's in your hands.
So while you guys are doing that, I guess we can move on.
Yeah.
This next topic might be more for you, Jay. You're probably gonna like this. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I don't get into politics.
Oh boy.
I don't care much for politics. But I wanted to talk about this because this is just it's just such a funny fucking gotcha moment. And I couldn't help but include it. I found this a while ago before the podcast went on hiatus. So this might be a little old. This is from March. This GOP saying that trans people should be eradicated. Now this is one thing.
What?
This is one thing. I believe his name is Michael Knowles. So he's got this. I don't know what this was, like some kind of rally or meeting or something, but crowd just cheered for a speaker who called for the trans people to be eradicated. And I was like, that sounds interesting. It goes deeper.
I wonder what he actually said.
It goes deeper. That guy works for Huffington Post, and Michael Knowles himself said, I never said that, and demand a retraction.
Right.
And then video popped up almost immediately of him saying exactly that.
Hey, I'm in town, and it gets worse.
And it gets worse.
There can be no middle way in dealing with
Shit, I gotta mute
transgenderism.
it. Hold on.
Oh, wait, no, I gotta unmute your thing now. Hold up. No, don't.
Oh wait, no, you actually have to.
Oh
target
wait,
the-
yeah, I have to
yeah,
target the
yeah.
screen, that's right. Sorry.
Classic
Alright, guys,
Discord.
here you go, my project.
Classic Discord.
I love it. Yo, we should put that as a PNG into Tower Unite.
There we go.
Dylan, will you please go look at my project?
Yeah,
back there?
let me pull your picture up here first. Masterclass. Very well done. Oh, look at all the stink lines too. Oh, whoops. That's my book cover.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad, yeah. I tried to scroll to zoom in and it somehow scrolled to the next image on my desktop. That was weird.
Wow,
You're
that
not
was
showing
weird.
it.
That was weird. Yeah. Very well done, Dustin. Here, I'll tell you what, we'll
The stream no work. I can't.
Yeah, you have to. You're targeting the browser now. Remember?
Yeah. Sorry. There we
How
go.
hard are you going on this, Noah?
I didn't.
All right.
You said you wanted to do it.
So here's the video. This is video of what the guy said.
There can be no middle way in dealing with transgenderism. It is all or nothing. If transgenderism is true, if men really can become women, then it's true for everybody of all ages. If transgenderism is false, as it is, if men really can't become women, as they cannot, then it's false for everybody too. And if it's false, then we should not indulge it, especially since that indulgence requires taking away the rights and customs of so many people. If it is false, then for the good of society, and especially for the good of the poor people who have fallen prey to this confusion, transgenderism must be eradicated from public life entirely. The whole preposterous ideology at every level.
The guy said he never said it, by the way.
Yeah.
I think he's talking about
Like the idea behind what he's
eradicating the ideology of transgenderism, not transgender people.
They're people, yeah.
like the idea behind what he's saying, I understand is still there. I just think that this
Yeah.
like story in 3 parts thing is so fucking hilarious that he's like, I never said that and I demand a retraction. And there's literally
That's
a
so
video
funny.
right
No,
below
no,
it
no,
that
no,
says,
no.
yes,
He
you
didn't
did.
He didn't say what they said though. That's
No,
the
he
thing.
didn't, he didn't say
but-
trans people needed to be eradicated.
Oh,
he
that's
said
true.
transgenderism needs to be eradicated.
Yeah.
There's a difference. The
That is
ideology
true.
needs to be eradicated, not the actual people who have suffered underneath it. That's what he's getting at.
It's true. The thing he is responding to says trans people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose that's fair.
He should have been more clear. I never said
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Just saying I never said that sounds like he never
Yeah,
said
he's also
literally
pretty
any of
vague
those
here. I
words.
never said that and demand a retraction. Yes, you did. And then it's just the clip of him saying it needs to be eradicated. Like I said, I don't get into politics. I don't give a shit who this guy is or what he thinks. I just thought this, like, literally a story in 3 parts is how I found it. I found this from the guy from HuffPost, and then I found this of him saying he never said it, and then I found the video of him saying it, and I was like, what a fucking wild fucking ride I just went on. So I put it in the podcast notes. What?
I mean, I get what he's putting down, though.
Yeah. Oh, it was muted. Unfortunate.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him now!
Mr. Electric, kill him!
Ow! It's piercing my ears.
Be careful.
What is that?
What is what?
What is that?
What, this fucking Family Guy thing?
This happened twice now today.
Oh, no.
That looks like a spilling the milk fucking thumbnail. Those guys are pretty funny. I don't know why they made. I don't know why they had to make that their thumbnail though.
It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Mr. Electric, kill him.
Mr. Electric, kill him. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let me get my screen back up so Dustin can see his artwork on full display.
No, it's mayhem.
Oh, you can see it, right?
Yeah. There it is. There it is. Right in the corner. Excellent.
Put up a book again. Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad. Yeah.
The book Monsters from Dylan.
I mean, I can fucking put one up there if you really want to, but I don't want to.
I'm
No shilling.
taking
No
this finger
shilling.
and putting it. I'm embarrassed. I want people to see my book.
Is it really shilling if I'm shilling the book for him?
Yes.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah,
So
you're
it is,
associated with him.
I've never met this man in my life.
Bullshit.
Also, buy his book.
God. Alright. I've
He
only
cured me of my blindness.
got one more topic here to talk about. So, but this one's kind of fun. We're going back to just dumb casual shit. Rare Jurassic era bug found at an Arkansas Walmart.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw this one around on Twitter.
The giant lacewing hasn't been seen in North America for 50 years. Back in 2012, Michael Skivarla was running to a Walmart in Arkansas for milk when he spotted a huge insect on the side of the building. Its wingspan was nearly 2 inches across, and he studied insects, so he took it home and he forgot about it. Fast forward to 2020 when he showed it to his students in class, and everyone realized that it was a giant lacewing, a bug that hasn't been seen in eastern North America for 50 years. Which is just kind of funny.
Makes it Jurassic? I'm confused.
Well, the bug hasn't been
it's a
like.
bug.
There's been
The
no
genus
evidence
and the
of it.
species
Yeah,
Yeah, the genus and the species have survived since the Jurassic era.
but they
So-
haven't been
so-
seen or
So
like anything
chicken.
since 1950, Scoot. So like we all just kind of assumed that this species of insect was fucking extinct.
Honestly, an average day in Arkansas.
Yeah.
Arkansas is just Jurassic.
Scientists suspect the disappearance may have been due to pollution, artificial light, non-native predators, or a number of other factors. But now,
Yeah.
long story short, they're thinking that there's probably some areas in Arkansas where these things have just been hiding out, where no one would have really found them unless they went looking for them.
Yeah,
they're
well
just
done.
vibing.
Not for long. I'm that non-native predator.
You gonna start eating the bugs, Dustin?
I'm gonna go start eliminating them.
Dustin be like, I'm gonna go find and eat every single giant lacewing left on the planet.
I am Mr. Electric. I'm going to kill him now.
I'm
you're
Mr. Electric.
Kill him now, Mr. Electric.
Mr. Electric, kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Yeah. First images of Titan sub as it is brought ashore 35 minutes ago. What?
What? Breaking.
We're-
There was nothing left of it.
Breaking!
No, yeah. This is bullshit. Tell me how the fuck that they found that.
Parts of the tourist submersible that imploded on a deep dive to the Titanic, killing 5 people, have been seen for the first time since the incident. Metal wreckage from the Titan sub was unloaded from the Horizon Arctic ship in St. John's, Canada, on Wednesday.
No way.
Let's scroll down. I think there's.
It was how many miles down?
14,000? 14,000.
Tell me how the fuck it came to shore.
No, they grabbed it.
How did they grab it?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's just the fucking panel.
Metal pieces from the sub covered in tarps before cranes lifted them onto trucks. Coast Guard officials have said the submersible's landing frame and a rear cover were found among the debris. Okay.
What about the controller? Can we recover that?
It might be covered under warranty.
Yeah. They might be able to get their money back.
The CEO's gone. He can't.
The debris brought ashore on Wednesday appeared to include at least one titanium end cap, the sub's porthole with its window missing, as well as a titanium ring, landing frame, and the end equipment bay, according to BBC Science correspondent Jonathan Amos.
So just some random bits and pieces then.
But yeah.
Well, but didn't they say it came to shore? That they didn't.
They brought it to shore.
Yeah.
They brought it to shore. Okay, because the way it was being worded, that I heard earlier, was that it like somehow washed ashore. I'm like, I don't think that could happen.
So these are the bits that they found: is the porthole window in the front, part of the landing frame, and then part of the tail cone, apparently.
Huh.
Huh.
Like, how did they locate? Like,
Well, they when they found bits and pieces to determine that they just can't say that they died, even though they heard the pop Sunday. They have to find bits and pieces. I think how it works for a submersible or like a ship, they have to find at least 5 pieces where the wreckage was to confirm that they actually died, and they probably grabbed the pieces that they found.
funny thing is, it happened 9 minutes in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they heard it. They heard it the day of.
And they've pretty much known the day of.
Yeah, they've known
fucking
the day
dated
of.
us.
They've just been not saying shit.
Yeah. So.
It shouldn't feel like it.
I'm seeing all these news articles over here on the right, and some of them are sounding interesting as well. Human remains thought to be found in Titan sub-debris 6 minutes ago. This shit is like a fucking wormhole, bro. It's like a rabbit hole. I'm getting sucked down article after article.
Of those humans.
Psyop.
Wake up.
Wait, she'll leave the keys on the table.
We should go back to stopmasturbation.org.
Wait, do people actually
Oh
think that
no, not again. Honestly, Dylan, you need more concentration. Put the Subway Surfer back on the computer.
Concentration.
Oh, yeah, Subway Surfer.
You're losing concentration. We need Subway Surfer on the screen.
Yeah, honestly. Here, hold on.
No, put a little Fortnite gameplay down below too. Someone else is just, ninjas.
Some Fortnite gameplay? I got you.
Fortnite gameplay. We got you. You gotta steer it right back into the,
Right where we left off.
Yeah. Thank God, I was kind of worried.
I'm glad you have this in your history now.
Yeah, me too.
Well, how long have we been recording? I am now getting really hungry.
It's been about 50 minutes. We're probably gonna cut this one kind of short.
Wait, before you do, Jer? How hungry?
Not that hungry.
Jer, how hungry?
Not that hungry.
We're not ending the stream until you say it.
I'm not gonna say
Say
it.
it. Say it right now.
No.
We'll be here all night. You have to say it.
I refuse.
Did you have breakfast this morning?
Yeah, actually, I did have breakfast this morning.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
No, Jer, how hungry?
Whatever fucking Dustin had for breakfast.
Hey, Jer, what is that? Come on. What is that animal? How hungry are you?
I'm not hungry, dude.
Come on, how hungry?
Nope, not that hungry.
I think we can keep going then. He's not that hungry.
I think we take a vote that we ban Jer until he says he's hungry as a horse.
I don't think he's that hungry.
Not that hungry.
We'll wait until he's that hungry.
See you guys tomorrow in the first 24-hour live stream.
Let's go.
We're doing a live stream for 24 fucking hours?
We are now.
Subway.
I didn't know we were doing that tomorrow.
And no one's allowed to leave. No one
Kick?
else is allowed to leave either.
Damn, I'm gonna fail
That
this
includes
job.
sleep.
Wait, damn, Dylan, you're a time traveler? It's only 5:40 where you're at? It's 7:38 for me, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's 5:40 where I'm at.
Damn, he's a time traveler.
Yeah, I went back in time so I'd have more daylight to do the podcast.
Nice.
Damn,
Doesn't
he's
understand
talking
daylight savings. Or time zones, I should say.
The world is flat.
Daylight savings isn't real, Jay.
No, Dustin, the world is spinning too fast.
The world is spinning too fast.
Oh,
What's up, Valero?
A little fun fact. Where I live at, I live between 2 states. Generally, I live between the borders of 2 states, right?
Mm-hmm.
One state wants to get rid of, the daylight savings time, while the other state doesn't want to get rid of daylight savings time. So the state I live at wants to get rid of it. So and we passed to get rid of it, but the other state didn't. So it's really gotten confusing to the point now is that when, say, if I have to go work in the other state, across the town, which is, huh?
Docs, you just dox yourself.
We know where you live.
You censored that part out.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Censor it in post.
No, leave it in. Honestly, put a random string of coordinates on the computer screen just so people think he knows it.
When you censor it, put in a random bit of coordinates.
Yeah, bro, this Subway Surfers really works. I've never felt so focused and tuned into the conversation.
I'm so bored of it. I'm already away.
Also, I'm ready to answer your question, Dustin.
Uh-huh.
Want to know how hungry I am?
How hungry? Preferably, I wish I was the one to ban him, but I don't have permissions in this chat, so I can't ban him.
Alright.
Mr. Electric, ban this man immediately!